Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Rome Total War Remastered here today on the channel. We have episode 12 of my Scipii Roman Let's Play. Here today we have the Siege of Rome. We've got a massive battle, an epic one, against the Senate. Our faction leader, Oppius Scipio, hopefully soon to be Emperor, is going to fight the Senate on the open field. Let's do a quick save and get stuck right into them. Alright, leave the video a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new.
I am known as something of a philosopher. Some ask me, why are we here? The answer is often complicated. But today, we are here to kill all those bastards!
Okay.
The Roman Senate has sent its army against us. Do not fear them, for they will die as quickly as other men. They have been whipped to the battlefield like cattle for slaughter. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. These people have yet to taste victory at my expense. Today will be no different, so lay into them with a will. Now I say, this far and no further. Here we make a stand. You all know my worth and what I have done before. Of the foes who attacked me in the past, few ever got to boast of their success. So let your battle cry put fear into the enemy's guts. Call out to them and be brave. Call to the heavens, and let strength and honor be your watchwords today!
I really wasn't expecting that one. I usually just don't commentate over the general speeches, because I just want you guys to listen to them and stuff. I couldn't help myself on that one. I am somewhat as a philosopher. Let's get them! Right, so 4 units of Roman cavalry, 3 archers. Most of my army's made up of a Praetorian cohort. Let's go with the triple axis formation. As always, the Manipole system. We've also got some ballista here. So we should be able to eliminate the Senate's army on the outskirts here. We're coming off episode 11. If you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to get rid of Decimus Julius, a family member of the Julii clan. Oppius Scipio here, 60 years of age, hopefully soon to be Emperor. He's got a nice little mustache. Here are our Praetorian cohorts on the field. Rome in the background, and it's our first time fighting the scheming, cowardly, skulking senators. They have brought up some feral hounds and some pigs as well. We should be able to throw them back. They haven't got too many fantastic or crazy commanders, which is fine by me, so we should be able to deal with them. So we're currently, so we're still coming. We've started exactly where we've left off from the last episode. We haven't ended the turn, so we've still got to deal with the consequences of our attack against the Brutii and the Julii. We are sieging out some settlements as well. But we might be able to take Rome, depending. I don't know, I think I might need to get some siege equipment. I might need to burn a turn. It does give the AI time to react to my betrayal, but I think I need siege equipment to get Rome. I just don't trust the Scorpion or Onegus to break down the walls or the gates, and we just don't have enough siege equipment. So the Senate is going to full-on cavalry charge, and the triple axis formation there actually stopped it somewhat. My cavalry on the left-hand side, try and hit their units in theirs. We have managed to kill the current consul, the faction leader of the Brutii. Would you believe it? I can't believe he was hiding out in Apollonia. It just happened to be one of the only places I could attack that turn. Killed the enemy commander there, which is perfect. The enemy general was dead. And he just happened to be the consul. If we can find more Julii/Brutii/Senate members that hold offices, the better. Because if we can cause a power vacuum in Rome, that'd be brilliant. Now, in the last video, I did talk about the first Triumvirate. And I think it's only fitting with us marching on Rome to talk about the second later in today's video. Talk about some of the consequences of the death of Caesar. And we'll end potentially the series here today talking about Augustus. That's if we're successful in taking Rome. But we'll just have to see. So this Senate army is now in a full retreat. Let's run down the remaining stragglers. Alright, victory. The enemy army is now routing. Let's run them down. Good fight. Didn't lose too many men, because this is probably the main army that's going to go in. Oppius has decided to cross the Rubicon and declare war against his own people. It's only fitting that he sort of hopefully goes into Rome first. Okay, that army is now being subdued. Okay, we've just got so many armies. 5 full stacks. We'll run down the enemy captain. And we'll move back to Rome, building 4 ladders and a ram. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's end the turn and continue. So how are the Brutii going to react? They've attacked our fort here in Byzantium. That's why you need to build forts, because it gives us the time to relieve it if we want. Okay, that's unfortunate. They flanked massively there, trying to get into Rome. And this fort setup has delayed anyone from attacking. But, they've actually attacked... They've attacked Oppius here. Well, it looks like we're going to be forced to play the Siege of Rome during the end turn phase. Alright, let's play it. Now, we'll do a quick save. I do have an option of bringing in reinforcements, because we do have 10,000 men. It's a massive 12,000 man battle, but I'd much rather command my military forces as they come in, particularly with Rome being such a large city. Okay guys, welcome to the Fields of Mars. Welcome to the Battle for Rome. So no general speech because they attacked us, and we don't have much time to sort of rally up here. Oh, my siege equipment's here. Huh. That's interesting. But only some of it's been built. Okay. 2 ladders and a battering ram. We're going to have to set up here. So, yeah. We didn't even get to change the weather either. It is currently snowing in Rome. It was snowing up in Gaul we had to deal with. Oh, hang on. If I do that, does it make it better? There we go. We've got some reinforcements deploying from behind us, which is annoying. Reform the cavalry. Send in the Praetorian cohort to deal with them. So, they should be marching out against us. We did do well in a sallied out siege in Britannia, from what I can remember. We just need to make sure they come out, though. But it could be used as a delaying tactic. We should have enough time to throw these guys back, then push in and siege out Rome. But here is Rome. The Senate's reinforcements inside. You sort of forget that it snows in Rome and Greece. It gets very cold. But I kind of wanted a nice sunny day. But here is the Colosseum. Various arches and notable architecture in and around Rome. And I think we've got the Circus Maximus further back here. Yeah, we do. Okay, well, that's Rome. Hopefully we can name Oppius Scipio our 4th faction leader of this series, as initially dictator for life and then emperor, I would imagine. He can hold the title of dictator for life just to get the remaining senators on side. But it's going to be interesting to see if we have any issues later on down the track, because we have named for the first time a non-ethnic Scipio as heir, although his adoptive mother was the granddaughter of Scipio Africanus. He officially has no Scipio blood. Everyone can trace their lineage to Scipio Africanus. This is the first time it's not with Sulla, Gnaeus Sulla, who is currently controlling and operating in the Greek front against the Brutii, while Oppius is dealing with the Senate, and Manius and Titus are dealing with the Julii in Gaul. Okay, so that army has been completely destroyed. We just need to wait for them to trickle out, which they are. We'll get our Scorpion to try and hit them. And it looks like they're bringing some units on the left-hand side, maybe? Yeah. Well, form up quickly where you can. The more we can kill on the outskirts of Rome, the easier it will be to push in and take it. Okay, it looks like that cavalry unit's now coming back. They were skirmishers, so they're annoying. We don't want to focus and run them down too much, because they're just going to kite us. Yeah. As soon as they give that attack order, they're just going to retreat. Oh. No, I thought one might have been able to catch them there. No, it's that speed boost. Come back. Okay, my Roman archers hitting the cohort unit that's coming out. Maybe just move closer up slightly. We should be able to hit this. We should be able to smash this unit if they're coming out single file. Okay, so we've got a general unit here. Look, I wish you could prioritize infantry, because I don't need Roman cavalry to push in here and take. I need more Praetorian cohort, ideally, or any sort of early or veteran legionary would be optimal. Still can't seem to catch that cav, which is annoying. Okay. Move you there. Perfect. If we wrap around, then we should be able to smash that around. Oh, they charged! This cavalry came back. Alright. The enemy general is routing. That must be the reinforcing one. Yeah, we've burnt a little bit of time dealing with this. They're bringing out cavalry on the left. We've managed to smash that unit. I kind of wish if they attack like this, they're forced to move their army up, because they're just taking their sweet time. So we've surrounded that unit that came out and have basically destroyed it, squishing up the remaining up against the siege tower. We'll try and finish off the reinforcements that are coming from the left. and any more that come out of the gateway. So as we're just skirmishing here, let's quickly talk about the second Triumvirate. So after the death of Julius Caesar, who was murdered on the Senate throne by Cassius Brutus and his Senate allies, it started a power vacuum in Rome, which was filled by three men. The previous first Triumvirate made up of Pompey, Caesar and Crassus. This one made up with Mark Antony, Caesar's most trusted lieutenant and friend, Octavian, who was Caesar's nephew and adoptive son, and Marcus Lepidus, a powerful patrician who had been Caesar's deputy dictator when he was sworn in for life. So firstly, after the death of Caesar, Mark Antony and Octavian, later to be Augustus, decided to hunt down Caesar's assassins, Brutus and Cassius. After the two battles at Philippi, Antony and Octavian emerged victorious, and Brutus and Cassius ended their own lives. Following this, the triumphs divided the Roman provinces into three spheres of influence. Lepidus took Spain and North Africa, while Mark Antony took the Far East, and Octavian took the West, which caused problems in the future. So Lepidus was in charge with dealing with Sicily and helping to defeat Pompey's sons. He actually tried to take Octavian's legions, but ended up being expelled from the Triumvirate. Not too much happened to Lepidus after his exile. He later died in 13 BC. The last member of the Triumvirate, Mark Antony. So there was a little bit of let's say a crisis with the eastern part of the empire, and Octavian thought, look, hey, he never put a good crisis to waste. So Mark Antony started a relationship, an affair with the Egyptian pharaoh Cleopatra, and Octavian used this to his advantage. So basically Octavian found out and publicized to the Roman people that Mark Antony's will decreed that his inheritance would go to Cleopatra's children, not to those of his wife Octavia, who was Octavian's sister, who he was still married to technically. Octavian convinced the remaining Senate to declare war upon Cleopatra and won a decisive battle at Actium. Mark Antony and Cleopatra both took their lives, and thus Octavian became the sole commander of Rome. Like his adoptive father and uncle before him, Octavian consolidated his power and took sole control of Rome, Rome's first emperor, and gave himself the name of Augustus. And I think we'll leave it there on Augustus. We could talk about him, maybe if we do more episodes of this Scipii Roman Let's Play, or if we start a Barbarian invasion campaign as the Eastern or Western Roman Empire. So I'm just withdrawing these generals here because I want infantry. I don't know why they withdraw them so close to the enemy walls. It's so annoying. But for some reason, no more are coming out. We've only got 26 minutes, so we might as well charge in for the remaining time of this battle. We've managed to kill 3 enemy generals, so that's pretty good. So even if we don't have a clear and decisive victory here today, we're going to be able to whittle down the Roman garrison. I just don't know if we've got enough time. I think the time is going to run out. It's okay, because they attacked us. They're not going to be able to claim victory and stop all these sieges, I don't think. Because they haven't got enough of us. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, they attacked us. They're just, like, chilling back here. I guess it's sort of confused because the amount of siege equipment and stuff now coming in. Okay, so the reinforcements are annoying coming from the far side, so we want to try and get them in. Because look at this. My Praetorians are absolutely exhausted from dealing with the reinforcements that firstly deployed behind us, then on the side of Rome, and then the remaining that came through the gateway. Try and skirmish those ones that have briefly come back. Right, so we're so you're even on the far side. Well, try and make your way over here. That would be ideal. But if we can take Rome here today, we will hit our victory conditions and finish the Scipii campaign potentially. We've marched upon Rome before any of the other factions. I can't remember if this is the case. Can the AI? I don't think I've always been the first to march on Rome. Can the Brutii and the Julii amass enough strength to actually take the initiative themselves and attack Rome before you? Then you technically lose the campaign. Can that happen? I actually don't know. Is that possible? Has that happened to you? Okay, we're just waiting for those reinforcements to come in. They're just taking so slow, man. We need this infantry in if we're going to be able to push past the remaining Senate garrison. Because our Praetorian are in a full retreat. They can't seem to force it through. Especially with those gladiators on the inside. They're making their way through. A couple of our Praetorians are in the city streets of Rome. Smoke billowing out. Alright, come on. Get in here if you can. Put your backs into it. We've still got a little bit of time. The problem is they are so fatigued and exhausted because they've had to run so far. If the generals weren't prioritized coming in, we might have been able to win this. We've only got 10 minutes left of this siege. We'll try our best. Let's just try and drag this and make this a little bit easier to command all of them. Okay. So just, like, get yourselves in here. Form up here. A lot of you still have Pirla at your disposal. So form up there will be good. Yeah, I honestly don't know how this is going to end up, because I think this is the first time I've attacked a large city, a capital, and they've sallied out against me in this series. It happened in Britannia, but we were able to get into the castle. They've delayed us enough. Well, there goes another enemy general. This city's going to be commanded by the plebes. The plebs. They're going to run out of men. Okay. So we're not going to be able to form up perfectly. The Praetorians are getting massively held down by the doggos. And the gladiators there. Seems to be some sort of tree or grass growing on the roof in Rome. Okay. Yeah. Only a couple more minutes now fighting in the streets of Rome. There's no way we're going to be able to get to the town square. We need 3 minutes before we can initiate the countdown. I hope it doesn't make it a clear defeat, because they attacked us. I guess we could, like, tactically withdraw. Although we're fighting in the narrow streets of Rome, losing probably some decent casualties. It's probably alright just to force it. We just need to kill as many of them as possible. So it makes it easier for the reinforcing armies. Oh my god, they're nearly in a full retreat, all of them. Crikey. Some are left. Yeah. Like, there's no point in withdrawing them in these remaining minutes. So technically, we didn't outright siege Rome. They attacked us. We didn't get a general speech, which is a shame, but so be it. We got one up previously. Yeah, they're struggling to get through here. We're just going to run out of time. I put a timer on. I think this is just a general rule of thumb, which is good for all Total Wars, particularly me, who plays a lot of unstable mods. Like, I've played so many mods where, like, units fall through the earth and are just, like, bugged completely. So, I'm always triggered by that. Oh, a draw. We deployed 4,800. An additional 2,003 reinforcements. Well, there's only 700 remaining. We would have won that if we had time. So a draw. I'll take that. So it wasn't a victory because we didn't do enough. It wasn't a defeat. And they've attacked me again here. Man, they are just... They have no self-preservation. It's actually Cassius's side as well. Queso has been attacked there as well. So we'll resolve this one. Clear victory. Gaius Flavius Oppius, his children and nephew, has taken Rome. We'll exterminate because we want the 15,000 denarii. And we've got victory. The great family of Scipii has been blessed by the gods and your inspired leadership. Victory is indeed sweet, and all the Romans can sleep safely knowing that we rule the empire and protect them from all enemies. Roman, Scipii armies now control the empire that stretches across the world. Victory is yours. We're going to continue playing for now, and the Senate SPQR has been destroyed. Right. So, we did lose a couple of generals here. Oh my god, look at these heroic deaths. Luckily, they're not anyone important. They're just adopted stuff. It's because they just were deployed in and I withdrew them. I guess they just got shot by the arrow towers, I guess. I think one died of natural causes. But that's it. So be it. We've hit our victory conditions. There's no more victory conditions for us to... I don't know why we were still sieging there, technically. But... Oppius Scipio, grandson of Scipio Africanus, is now the Emperor of Rome. So what can we actually recruit in here? Early legionaries. We can get some... gladiators. I'm more just curious. So that's now been wiped out. Yep, so there's... Yeah, Imperator completed. The House of Scipii. Still have 500 or so turns remaining. So here's the family tree if you're curious. This is how it all ended up. So it went Cornelius, Quintus, his second-born son, Gaius was the faction leader, and then Oppius was the first emperor, imperator. But there's the huge family tree and House of Scipii. So, unfortunately, on that note, it is time to end the episode here and potentially the series. Thank you very much for watching episode 12 of my Scipii Rome Remastered Total War campaign. I am open to doing more episodes of this series, but in saying that, we have hit our victory conditions and I've hit the boom mic. The only thing we would be dealing with and mopping up would be the Julii and the Brutii, and we're in a good position to do so with those forts. There are a fair few armies, or alternatively, what we could do is we could move on directly to a Barbarian invasion, Eastern or Western Roman Empire campaign. I'm leaning towards the East more. I think both family trees are descendants of, I think it's Flavius, I think. So it doesn't really matter either or. Like the last name is Flavius. There's no Scipio or Julii or anything. So we as the Scipii, we probably, I think, like if you dotted down on a map how many Eastern/Western Roman Empire territory, we'd probably have more Eastern, I would imagine, with Egypt, Anatolia, and the Far East, North Africa. We do have Britannia and Iberia, but I feel like not having Gaul probably edges it. But yeah, I might have told about it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Thumbs up other people's. So basically 2 options. We can continue this campaign wrapping up the Brutii or the Julii, or we start a new campaign on the Barbarian Invasion DLC/expansion for the Rome Remaster campaign. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks, guys. Got to say a huge thank you to Creative Assembly. They've really outdone themselves on this one. I've had an absolute blast playing Rome Total War Remastered. You can go check out in the description below my game store page on Nexus if you want to pick up a copy. And I've also got to say a huge thank you to Feral Interactive as well. So huge thanks to the Creative Assembly and the community team. They're fantastic as always. I've had a blast with this series, and I'm going to play the outro now. Stay tuned for more VODs on the channel. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video. And feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code SimpzyTotalWar on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye.